Well, hi there. My name's Denise. I'm a stylist for Color Street, and I'm doing my nails. I've already laid down my my base color, which today is the lovely and talented Mermaid Magic, which, wow, I mean, very vibrant pink. And there is a bit of a shimmer. There's a shift in there. But what I'm doing today, let me just seal this up really quick. I got this flat iron on Amazon years ago. And I mean, it's kind of the worst for wear. I actually have two of them. One that I keep here by my table, and the other is in my travel bag so that I can always keep it with me. And when I put my strips back in the sleeve, I like to kind of like break them up a little. And I always do it so that the white of the back of the strip is like this, so you can read the name of the color. It's just a habit, because if you have a dark color, you're not going to be able to read it if you put it in here the other way. So I like doing it that way. And it just, seal it with the flat iron. And when you see that little, I don't know if you can see it, there's like steam under there, that's when you know that it's sealed, and it should look like that. So there's that. And today I'm going to put on a couple of overlays with this Mermaid Magic. The first is going to be Mount Crushmore, which I think is going to look really pretty. Oh my God. And the other, since we have Mermaid Magic, you got to have Mermaid Ya Look. This is my favorite. I don't know if I'm going to combine these two. I might just do, well, you know what? Let's decide. I'm going to just put, let me throw Mount Crushmore on my pinkies, and then I'll try Mermaid Ya Look over it. Because sometimes when there's glitter under Mermaid Ya Look, it's almost like it's too much. What I was thinking of doing is just putting, oh, hang on. Hello. What I was thinking of doing is just putting Mount Crushmore down by itself. Oh, and now you can really see where the rippling on my nail is coming out on my thumb. That's the last of the trouble that I was having with the press-ons. That's the last bit of the growing out. On this thumb, I've got a split down the middle that I repaired with glue and the Kleenex trick. It's nail glue and a Kleenex, little piece of Kleenex. I don't even know if you're going to see. Yeah, it's going to be too much. All right, that's fine. All good. So what I'm going to do then is, all right, let me save this for a minute. Let's go ahead and put Mermaid Ya Look on this one. Oh, you folded under. Why did you do that? No. Ah, bastard. I'm so sorry. I said a terrible word. Anyway, I have an apartment update. I finally today switched internet. And if you're in the LA area, there's a company called Starry. Starry, just like it sounds, like Starry Sky. And they're a very small company, but they are mighty. I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. When I called yesterday to see if they could send somebody over, the man that answered the phone, his name is Kory with a K, Kory. They're already here. They were already here today. They got here at around 10. And, this apartment is an older building. My residency here has been since 1994, which clearly predates the internet. I've never had coax in this apartment. So the guy that came here, name is Kavan, he had to move heaven and earth to get this apartment. with internet. He had to drill a hole in the garage, run the cable up through the garage into my apartment, and then run it into my bedroom, across on every wall, the perimeter of the wall, and then drill another hole into my living room. And, you know, it took a lot of doing. Did they charge me for any of that? No. And the package that I got has super high speed, and it's like $70 a month for a year. And at the end of the year, it only goes up $20. And I am extremely happy with this company. So if you guys need internet, if you're in the LA area and you're not happy with this stupid outage anymore, call Starry. Tell Kory that I sent you. Oh shoot, I don't have their numbers in my phone, and my phone is on my stand right now. I'm gonna put a link down there in the description with Kory's number, or the number for Starry. I don't know if it's his personal phone, but I'm telling you, these people are on it. They are professionals. They came out fast, and they just did a really good job. So I am extremely thrilled to let you know that I am wired again. And this is probably going to be a 20-ish minute video. There were times when I did videos before for 20 minutes that would take overnight to load, and sometimes even into the next day to load. And as far as I'm concerned, that is unacceptable. But, you know, I was kind of locked in with AT&T, been with them forever, you know. I mean, my landline, I just, in the last few weeks, finally got rid of my landline. So, but, you know, I've been with AT&T this entire time, and I just kind of felt a little bit, you know, like loyalty, I guess is the word. So, you know, I wanted to put Crushmore on this one, and if I follow my pattern, I can't. So, pattern be damned. But these overlays, they transform everything. I know that there aren't that many clear overlays available at this exact moment, but there's another, I keep forgetting to put these links. Please forgive me that I forget these links that I talk about all the time, but there's a website called You Me Who, and it's designed and specifically created for Color Street people to sell our overstock. And there's one in particular, one person that I've been dealing with, and their names are Ryan and Deanna. They're a couple, married couple, Deanna and Ryan. And they've been fabulous people, and they've got everything. I'm sure that you can find this entire look on their website. They've got a ton of overstock, and I've been working with these people for a few years now, and they're really good people to work with. They've got, you know, they don't charge an arm and a leg for any, you know, for a lot of the harder to find sets. They ship, I don't know if they ship to Canada, but they definitely ship in the US. And I will link their store down below. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, the link for Starry for the internet. I'm gonna link them too. Because I really love Mermaid Ya Look. It's probably my favorite overlay ever. Oh, how much do I love? How much do we love? Shut up! Oh my God, this is only 10 minutes? Wow. You know, if it was early in the day and I was gonna go out, I would throw on makeup and do a thing, but it's 6 o'clock at night, and I've had a good day, but kind of busy day. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you about also. This, okay. This thing for your remover. It's a little pump bottle. You put your cotton on top and you pump it. Hang on. Well, you don't need me to demonstrate, do you? Cotton, pump, in order to remove so that you don't have your messy, you know, bottle. Because I actually spilled my remover the other day. And this thing was misplaced. I don't remember where I put it, but I was looking for this thing for weeks trying to find it. But the other thing I wanted to mention that I do with my little pump bottle is this. Hang on. If I have a mistake, let's just say I overshot it and I have nail polish along the side of one of my nails. What I do is very gently grab this, and like if you push down, you get just a little remover up in the top right there, and it kind of pools. And then I dip a little tiny, this is an e.l.f. concealer brush, which, you know, concealer brushes I think should be bigger. But anyway, that's what this brush is. But this brush gets way, way, way in, right in there. And you can like do little cleanups with the remover. Just barely dip it in there on the side, and then you can just like run it around the edge of your nail and do your cleanup. So that's what I use that for. And also, let me show you, if you have a dry strip, like this one I put freeze on it, it's Alaskan Sky. This is totally dried out. And what you do is you take, what I'm gonna do, there's so many things I wanna demonstrate for you guys. If you pull up a little bit of the remover in the thing, and then you kind of like swoop the strip through the remover, it will activate it enough that you can use it. I will do that with my next mani, I promise you. But in the meantime, I have to make sure I put Starry's number down below. But right now they're in LA. I'm not sure where else they serve, but you can always go in there and look. There's a zip code thing that says, you know, where they're at. And there's that, and then also Deanna and Ryan, You Me Who. Okay, those are the things, excuse me, I need to remember. And yeah, this one, wow. Fun. All right, have a happy day, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.